I am recording the call for quality and training purposes. Can you say that you understand that and that is okay?
Uh-huh.
Is that okay with you?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. All right. So I'm going to share the screen again. You can see my screen. Is that right?
Uh-huh.
All right, perfect. So thanks for meeting with me today. I appreciate you giving me time. What I'm going to go over with you on your particular home in Ocala, Florida on Chestnut.
Mm-hmm.
I have the whole entire breakdown of how everything works here so you can see it. I'm going to go line by line. After I'm done reviewing it, if you have any questions, just let me know.
Uh-huh.
Also, if you like Ali, I will send you the recording. That way you can reference back to this recording. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And if you want to review with anybody, that's fine with you. So like I said, we are a investment firm. We purchase homes, buy and hold, just like you did, and we rent them out, right?
Uh-huh.
So I'm going to go over the exact amount we're purchasing your home and our offer to you. All right. Let me know when you're ready and you can see my screen.
Yeah.
Yep. Can you?
Okay.
Let me know when you're ready.
In my two computers.
Okay. Let me know when you're ready for
Laptop,
me.
I'm listening to you, and I have some.
Yeah. Are you ready? Are you ready for me to review the numbers with you?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. All right. So like I said, I'm going to review all these numbers with you just at the end. If you have any questions, just feel free to ask them, okay?
Uh-huh.
So I'm going to highlight this first section here. This is the purchase price. We would be purchasing your home for $240,000, okay?
Uh-huh.
We would have a $5,000 down payment to you,
How much?
okay?
Repeat that.
The purchase price would be $240,000. This
Yeah.
is this first line. You see that?
Got that.
Okay. The down payment to you would be $5,000. Okay.
Uh-huh.
The loan amount, which means what we would owe you after our down payment, is in this cell right here, which is $235,000.
Mm-hmm.
We would be giving you an annual interest rate of 2%. Okay.
Uh-huh.
The length of the term, meaning the payment is based on the length of the term of 50 years.
How much years?
The length of the term of the payment is based on 50 years, not the balloon, the length of the term. And I'll go over that in a second, okay? First payment to Bank Ali is 2/1/23. We can close as fast as 2 weeks. We can close as fast as 1 week. It really depends on you and it depends on us. But we can close. We're flexible on closing, okay?
Mm-hmm.
You could still see my screen, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Just want to make sure I didn't lose you. The payment, including interest and principal, because we have to pay you principal every month and we have to pay you interest every month. The payment to Bank Ali, because you are becoming the bank, we are recording a promissory note against the property. Everything is through a title company, right? It's all documented right through a title company. Just like you purchase your home through a title company, we use a title company as well to fund the transaction and do everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the payment to you every month with principal and interest is $619, and that's where this cell is right here, $619.91 a month. Okay. Now you see this section right here.
Okay.
You
Which
see this
section?
section?
Yeah.
This section. Okay.
Uh-huh.
This is where it gets really interesting and pretty. So right here, what this means, out of the $619.91 every month, $391 right here and 67 cents is going to be interest to you, right?
Uh-huh.
And then $228.24 is going to be principal pay down to you every month. So you see, you're getting paid majority interest on each payment versus principal, right? And so on that first payment, we're still going to have an outstanding balance of $234,771.76.
Mhm.
And so what this is right here, all this is the amortization schedule, right?
Mhm.
That's all this is, amortization schedule. And it goes all the way down and it continues. So like year 4, make an example, the payment 619.91, you'll be receiving 300, I'm highlighting it here, and $73 in interest out of that 619, and $246 will be principal pay down. Does that
Mhm.
make sense?
Yes.
Now, I'm going to skip up here. Let me show you what it looks like so you can see it in bulk. Okay. Year 5. Okay. So in 5 years, okay, we're going to pay it into you at $22,804.43 in interest to Bank Ali.
Mhm.
And principal pay down in 5 years, this is based on 5 years, we're going to pay, we would have paid $14,390.17.
Mhm.
Okay. And we're still going to owe you in 5 years $220,609.83.
Mhm.
So all we're doing, and the reason why owner financing is so powerful, is we're coming in here and we're structuring your home and you as a bank. Nothing different, right? So instead of us using Bank of America, Chase, our business model is to use sellers like yourself who own their homes free and clear. We create a promissory note against the property. Everything goes through a title company, just like if you were to purchase your home. And so we secure interest back on the property. That way you make more money in the long run. So that is year 5 here in this column. Okay. I'm going to jump to year 8, right? You see this column here?
Mhm.
On year 8, you would have accumulated $35,771.07 in interest, right? See that right here?
Yep.
Principal, I would have paid $23,740. So where do these numbers come from? Remember, every month, this is on a monthly basis right here. So you can see every month, you have principal and interest paid to you, principal and interest, principal and interest, principal and interest. So January, principal and interest, February, principal and interest. Every single month, right? We pay you principal and interest. Now, if I scroll over here, okay, we have a 15-year term with Bank Ali. That means in 15 years, you have been paid out 100% of your money and you are no longer in the deal. Now, we could elect to refinance you out of the equation if we wanted to, but typically we drag our terms out to 15 years, sometimes even longer. But the offer to you is 15 years, meaning you have 100% of your money in 15 years. So going based on what I just showed you, right? You're going to have for the total amount for the house, okay? Interest paid in 15 years to Bank Ali. Look at this number here. I would have paid you $63,718.12 in just interest only. And principal in 15 years, because this is when we're no longer even going to deal with you. That's it, 100% was done. We would have paid you $47,865.68. Okay. And then we're still going to have an outstanding balance with you of $187,134. Okay. And so total paid after 15 years to Bank Ali, right? After we pay you all the interest that we agreed to, right? Of this 2% number, and we paid you your principal, we would have paid you for your home. So I'm contracting it at 240,000 is what we're offering you for your home. But after you look at all the interest added on that 240 and 15 years, we would be at $303,718.12 for your property.
So you're saying on a 15-year term?
Yes, 15-year,
down payment,
15-year, no,
the
15-year
down payment is 5,000.
Yeah,
Interest rate is 2%.
hold on. Can I correct you on one thing really quick?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The term, the term is based on 50 years. And the reason why is because we have to keep the payment low enough for us to be able to be profitable. Because remember, out of this 619, we still have to pay property taxes. We still have to account for repairs, vacancies, homeowners insurance. So we have to account for these things. So the term, this payment, how we came up with this is based on 50 years. But in 15 years, you would be paid out. So it's a 50-year term, but in 15 years, Bank Ali gets paid out 100%. Now, in year 14, I can call you up and say, hey, Ali, you're making a lot of interest every month and compounded year over year. Do you want to continue the balloon? And you might say yes. You might say no. I mean, it's up to you, right? But go ahead. You can go over the terms with me so I know you understand.
Okay. Your calculations based on 240,000,
Yes, sir.
50 years at
Term.
2%. Okay.
Correct.
With that, you got a 619 monthly payment, which includes interest and principal.
Correct. 619.91. Yes, sir.
Okay. On a 15 years now, you're talking, you mentioned about 15 years.
Yes, 15-year
you would
balloon.
be paying me off.
Correct.
Now,
15-year balloon.
If you're not paying me, I mean, you're going to take 50 years with the present numbers. How are you going to pay me off in 15 years?
No. The payment, the term right here, this payment is structured on a, let me show you. If I change this number to 40, look, you notice how it increases the number, this number here? Okay. The way I came up with 50 is because, remember, this is just to pay you principal and interest. So we have to base it on a 50-year term to keep the payment low enough. The balloon payment, balloon means this payment right here, balloon due. That means in 15 years, all your money is due. 100% of your money is due in 15 years. And so what that leaves you with total price is $303,717 you would have made in a 15-year period. This is just the term of the payment and the length of the payment, how it's structured, right? That way it keeps us more profitable. So again, if I change this to 20 years, watch, the payment becomes $1,188 a month. If we were paying that much to Bank Ali, we wouldn't be able to be profitable, right? And to pay you back. You see what I'm saying? Because remember, we have to account for homeowners insurance. We have to account for property taxes, vacancies, repairs. You know, we have other expenses besides paying Bank Ali back. So the reason why we use the number 50 here is so we can cash flow, we can make money on your property while we rent it out to a tenant. So 15 years is paying you back 100%. And then 50 years is what the payment is based on. That's the term of the payment. Does that make sense?
So your calculations are based on the 50 years.
Yeah, that's how we came up with the payment. Yes, sir.
Come year 15, as you say, balloon or whatever it is.
Balloon, yeah, balloon. That's what it's called, balloon.
Your
yes,
money, my money would be due on 15 years?
Correct. 100% of you would be paid out of the deal 100%. So like, if I go here, look, all this right here is just showing
the amortization. I understand that.
Yeah, amortization. That's all this is.
I paid mortgage for 30 years. Okay.
Oh, so okay. Perfect.
I know how what is happening.
Oh, okay. Okay. Got you. Then I don't even need to explain to you. You're speaking my language.
I know how the system works.
Yeah.
The point is where this balloon comes in 15 years, you're gonna pay me out.
We
Whatever
would pay
is
you
left, whatever is the remainder
correct.
based on the
Correct.
calculations.
Right here. So in 15 years, that's what I have right here.
Mhm.
The outstanding balance to Bank Ali is going to be $187,134.32.
Mhm.
Right? That's what's
Uh-huh.
going to be. That's what's going to be due in 15 years.
Mhm.
In 15 years, you're going to be getting. You're going to get paid over year. The compounded interest is going to equal to $63,718.12.
In 15 years, that is what I got.
Yeah. On top of yes, correct.
On top
That's
of,
that's just interest.
mhm.
That's why this is powerful, Ali, because the reason why most sellers like to do owner financing is because when they sell their home on the open market today, they're going to be able to get top dollar. So if you were
Mhm.
to list your home, let's say with a real estate agent, obviously you're going to have to pay 6 to 8% just
Right.
in commissions, right?
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
then you have closing costs.
Right.
So if you do the math, you're about 10 to 11% to sell your home on the open market, right?
Mhm. Mhm.
And then Uncle Sam wants to get your capital gains for your
Mhm.
net profit.
Mhm.
So the reason why a lot of sellers like to do this is because they don't have to pay commissions and they don't have to pay, they get to defer their capital gains and make money on their property. So the cool thing about it is we get to upgrade you from landlord to bank. So you no longer have to worry about the tenant placement or the property management company or go in there and turn the unit and paint the walls and all that stuff. And the
Mhm.
cool thing is you still get to make money on your property by all you're doing is holding the piece of paper, which is the promissory note against the property. And that would be structured by a title company. Everything goes through a title company. I don't just come over your house and sign a piece of paper. It's literally everything has gone through a title company.
Mhm. Mhm.
And this is just an option for you because I know we've been speaking back and forth, and it's just an option. You want to work with, you think it's something that might be feasible for you down the road. And you don't get your dream cash offer, then this could be a really good option for you because remember, do the math on the cash offer that you're going to get.
Mhm.
It just doesn't equate to amount of money. And so if you think about it, the reason why banks lend money is because they make a lot of money in their money.
I know. I know
So
that.
that's
Mhm.
why they like to do that. So you just got to think
Mhm.
like, hey, I'm now Bank Ali and
Mhm.
no longer a landlord, so we get to upgrade you from landlord to bank. And so that's why a lot of owners, this appeals to
Mhm.
a lot of people because they don't want to pay, they want to defer capital gains as much as possible.
Mhm. Okay, I would have to digest this and run this
Yeah,
by
absolutely, absolutely.
some individuals and see what is what.
Yeah. No
Mhm.
pressure, Ali. We buy homes, and this is a business we do full time.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, I understand that. Mhm.
if we get to shake hands and do business, that's great. Or if you have another property that you potentially want to end up selling on terms, owner financing,
Mhm.
I'm okay with looking at that as well.
Mhm.
But yeah, no, take your time, digest it. When do you think is a good time to follow back up with you in about a week or so?
Yeah,
In about a week, you said?
in about a weekend, that'll be fine. That'll
Oh,
be
okay.
fine. Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And by the way, I know you said you went down to Ocala recently to go look at your property. How was everything? Was everything looking really good?
Yeah. So far,
Yeah.
everything is going good.
Yeah. So
I'm
and
getting
just
multiple calls, but I haven't
yeah,
negotiated anything as yet with
yeah. No,
anyone,
absolutely.
you
Yeah,
know.
and like I said, Ali, this is just another option
I know.
for you to explore. And and
Mhm.
and I always tell people it's like going to an ice cream shop. If you have different flavors of ice cream, you're more
Right.
likely to make a decision. So
Choose
this
the one you like.
Yeah, choose which one you like and what you think fits you the best, and that's all.
Right.
That's all it is. But yeah, and so this
I
offer is
I just have
this.
to go over my situations and then see what I would accomplish, you know.
Yeah, and
That's the
maybe talk to your.
big thing.
Yeah, no,
Mhm.
absolutely. Maybe talk to your accountant too. Maybe say, hey, if I sell my home, how much do I have to pay in taxes? They'll help you look at some numbers too.
Right,
because
right.
everybody's financial picture is different. So typically capital gains are anywhere between 15 to 30%, depending on your financial status. So
Right.
that's your a conversation with your accountant. So.
Um, all
But yeah,
right.
no, thank you so much, Ali, for your time. I'm glad we got to meet, and thank
Thank
you for giving.
you for your
Yes.
presentation. I'm sorry that it's going to happen earlier due to circumstances. As
Oh,
I
no worries.
explained to your partner,
Yeah,
things don't
Hector.
go always the way we want it.
Yeah,
So if
yeah,
you're
yeah, yeah.
understandable, then we can have conversations.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, no, I told Hector, I said, make sure you keep bothering Ali. I'm just the boring guy who sits behind a desk all day and just does
Right,
offers like
right,
this.
right. Yep.
That's all I do.
Oh, I see. Okay. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
Appreciate your
Yeah, and if you have any questions,
view.
just let me know, and
If
I'm
I
happy
have
to.
any questions, sure, I would call Hector, give you a call direct. Your number
Absolutely.
direct is 352-361-6478.
6'4". Yes, sir. It is. That's it.
Good. I have it here.
All right. Cool.
I have it
That's
documented.
that's my.
I
Yeah. No.
wasn't,
Great.
I'm not
Are
just listening, because
good.
once
Good.
we
No.
get off of
No.
this, you normally forget one or two things.
Yeah.
If
You
you
know
keep
what?
proper notes, you look back at your notes and you get some of the answers.
Yeah. And by
You
the
see,
way,
by
Ali.
profession,
Yeah.
I
I'm gonna.
am a professor.
Oh, you're a professor?
Documentation is important.
Oh, what kind of professor?
Math, physics, electronics,
Oh, wow. Okay, so you're the matician.
college and universities, so forth.
Nice. Are you what
But
are you still
I
are you
retired now. I don't
Oh.
getting
Yeah,
downhill.
I
Mhm.
remember you told me you live in Fort Lauderdale, right?
Yeah, Fort Lauderdale and Davie. I don't know if you're familiar
Yes,
with
of
Davie
course.
on the
Of course.
595.
I'm based out of Orlando right now, but
Uh-huh.
I'm born and raised in Miami.
Oh, in Miami. Oh, good.
Yes, sir.
Ah, ah,
So
ah.
so yeah, born and raised there, and I've been living in Orlando for 8 years now. And
8 years.
yeah, I love it.
Mhm. That's good.
Yep.
That's good. I'm quite
Hmm.
sure it's much more relaxing than up here now. It's getting too tight up here.
Yeah, it sure is. It sure is.
But
So
my property up here, I'm on an acre land, in a agriculture zone.
nice,
Have the
nice.
neighbors too close. Everything is a little relaxed.
Mm-hmm.
Everything
Mm-hmm.
I'm paid for, so I just relax and take my time.
Yeah.
You
Just
know,
out of curiosity, did you always buy all your houses cash, or did you ever use banks?
no, 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 bank,
You
bank.
used a bank?
Yeah, I use the
Yeah,
bank.
good.
You know.
Yeah. So that's what we like to do because we like to leverage.
Yeah,
We use leverage.
I do understand what you're doing. Okay.
Hmm.
Instead of the banker running the show, the owner runs the show.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
this is what is happening.
Yep.
They control the mortgage, they control, I mean, the interest rate, they control everything.
Yeah, they control everything. And
Right.
our business model is we don't use banks at all. I don't use banks at all because there's too much of a hassle, too much of a headache, and at the end of the day, the
Mhm.
only person who wins if you use a bank is the
Right.
bank.
Yeah.
So if me and you do a deal together, guess what? Me and you are
Mhm.
winning,
Mhm.
instead of the bank.
Right.
And it saves we're both saving a lot of money here doing this way. So
Right. Mhm.
so
Okay.
but
Thank you very much.
you're very welcome. Thank you so
And
much.
I will surely get back to you and let you know what's
Okay,
the
and
decision.
and that's a good the email that I sent you the link for this is that a good email for you?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll just send you a copy of everything. That way you have it for your
Okay,
records.
appreciate that. Thank you.
That way if you need a reference back to it or anything, just it'll be right there.
Okay. Thank you very
Okay?
much. Appreciate that.
All right. Thanks so much,
Okay.
Ali.
Take
Okay.
care. Have a good night and enjoy the weekend.
Yes, you too. Happy holidays. Don't party too hard,
You
okay?
too.
I'll talk to you soon.
The days for those type of things has gone.
I know, I know,
We're
I know,
looking
I know. Well, your
You're
kids.
looking at a 77-year-old individual.
Oh, good. Well, I'm glad you got to turn your camera on because you're a good looking gentleman.
I hope just try to keep fit and
Good.
keep intact until the time reaches.
Good. There you go, man. That's all you can do. So don't worry, I'm right behind you.
Take care.
All right, so I'll talk to you soon.
Take care. Bye now.
All right.
Bye bye.
Bye.